Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show, where I am Damien Farr, and tonight we are talking about Before We Go. Yeah, that's the name of the movie. Brain fart. I thought it was Before I Go, which I'm not going anywhere. We're still doing the Farr Show for a long time. Just noticing it. This camera's a little off. Let's do this. We'll do it live. Do it literally live. Supposed to be like right there is the sweet spot. Did it live. Did it literally live. So, we're talking about Before We Go, which is a movie that is directed by Chris Evans, better known as Captain America. I got the shield right there. I mean, what's there to say? Honestly, I bought this movie on a whim. It wasn't on sale or anything. I've just heard a lot about it. Well, I haven't heard a lot about it. Nobody's talked about it, honestly. That's why I felt I should talk about it. I watched a little bit of the movie and thought this looks like it could be okay. Honestly, though, it's a romantic comedy. What is there to say other than that? I'd say it's an FA to start with here. Well, the cast is good. Chris Evans, he does do well in these romantic comedy movies. I really liked him in What's Your Number? And, I mean, has he been in any other romantic comedies? Crap. Who knows? If he has, well, I don't know any of them. But he plays Nick Vaughn in this movie, which is one of the main characters. He's a trumpet player. I don't want to give too much away, honestly. This is a movie that it's like a slow digest movie. It's only an hour and a half, but it's a quick film, honestly. Alice Eve is Brooke Dalton. I know her from Star Trek. She's out of my league. I guess she was in Sex and the City. Never seen those, but that was a Wikipedia search one day. So, the plot of this movie. What is the plot? I mean, what is it? This is a romantic comedy. Let's be honest. You already know where this is going. But it has a little bit of a different ending. So, we're going to spoil the ending at the end of this video. So, we're going to talk a little bit about it, give you a little bit of information, and then, spoil the ending. So, plot-wise, two strangers meet in Grand Central Station Terminal. And Nick tries to help Brooke so she can get back home, or she can get her purse and get back home to Boston. And as the night goes on, they start figuring out about each other's problems. Is pretty much the quickest gist of this movie. I mean, it starts off here, Brooke can't stand him. But as the night goes on, he keeps helping her. Even though she's done nothing to deserve this. Like, she's been a terrible person to him most of the time. So, I'm surprised he didn't just leave. But he kept trying to help. They end up trying to get the purse. It doesn't work out. They continue on their journey and figure out ways to get her purse. After a while, they do give up on the purse. In the end, they start figuring out about Brooke and, well, her husband has been cheating on her for months and months, and she wrote him a letter, and she doesn't want him to find the letter. So that was the reason she really needed to get back right away. And honestly, I thought that was kind of cool. It was kind of a cool thing. She loved him, but she is upset, obviously. So she wrote him the letter and went to New York. I don't think they ever explain, honestly, why she went to New York, which is weird, but went to New York. Nick, who is not from New York, went to New York because he's got an audition for a band that he wants to be a part of. And pretty much what happens is he doesn't want to go to a wedding dinner, a wedding reception. He doesn't want to go to it because, well, his ex-girlfriend's there. And pretty much what ends up happening is Brooke ends up talking him into it. They go there and, well, she's engaged and pregnant. So that's definitely not a good experience. And, well, sucks to be him. But in the end, obviously with it being a romantic comedy, they start falling for each other. And it looks like they could be in love. And they meet a fortune teller, which I think is the best part of the movie. The fortune teller says, you might have a future with our boy here. And she's like, I'm not dating him. I'm married. He's like, I'm just reading you. And it seems like you two have a future. She walks off to call somebody. And Nick sits there. And Nick and the fortune teller are just talking about her. Or talking about his wife, because his wife had passed. And they're just talking, and he's like, when you know, type of a thing. And I feel like Nick, he's trying to say indirectly, Nick knows that Brooke is the girl. But going to it, that's not really spoilers, but this is where the spoiler comes in here. So, if you have not seen the movie, please turn off the video, watch the movie. It's worth a watch. It's a quick watch, honestly. But this is where the spoiler part comes in. Well, as their night ends, Nick ends up kissing her. He calls himself like past Nick. Talks about not paying his credit card bill and how he's gonna meet this amazing woman. She starts to cry a little bit, and you think it's all over. It's all over. Well, she gets on the train, and she gets and in the hotel they had to rate their stay, and there's something on the back that you don't see, and she smiles. So it's like, what was it? What was it? I don't know. I don't know. If you don't tell me, please, really, I really want to know. I want to know. No. But seriously, it's probably just his number or contact info or just a funny doodle or something like that. Hopefully, people have said online, is there going to be a sequel? No. There's not going to be a sequel. Because you know what it is? It's just there's the optimistic ending right there. What could happen? With 500 Days of Summer, similar. Bad, two people going their separate ways, and then a positive ending or a positive outlook that could be happening. Similar. And I'm okay with that. So once again, I would say this is an FA. It's definitely not the best romantic comedy, definitely not the best film to watch, but it's a quick watch, honestly. So if you get a chance, if it's on Netflix or any of the streaming services, I bought it on YouTube. I thought it was worth buying it, honestly. And I'm not disappointed. I wouldn't say it was great. It's definitely worth a watch, though. So, have you seen Before We Go? If not, what is your favorite romantic comedy movie of all time? Mine would probably be 500 Days of Summer, which I don't know if you call that a romantic comedy movie. So, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.